Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Let's start off with your headlines. Protests in Gonagolla, Ampara demanding for a solution to the wild elephant menace. Vehicular traffic disrupted. Alternative energy sources to be produced to meet 20% of the energy needs of the public. And on sports news, the Badminton Association elections heats up. A website on the life and times of Professor Edivira Sarath-Chandra was launched yesterday under the auspices of President Mahinda Rajapaksa.
The launch of the website took place at Temple Trees. The website also details the work of Professor Edivira Sarath-Chandra. The presidential media unit said that discussions were held on celebrating the birth anniversary of Professor Edivira Sarath-Chandra.
A demonstration is underway in the Gonagolla area in Ampara demanding that solutions be provided to curb the wild elephant menace. Our correspondent says that the protest has caused a severe vehicular traffic congestion on the area.
Nearly 1,000 protesters are engaged in this demonstration on the Ampara Kandy main road. The protesters have blocked the Gonagolla area on the road. A civil security officer who were returning home after work was killed in a wild elephant attack at dawn today, which led to the demonstration. The demonstration has disrupted vehicular movement along the Ampara Kandy road, while attempts made by the police to end the protest proved futile.
Moving on to more local news, private bus employees operating on the 170 Atharugiriya Fort route have ended their strike action. However, Chairman of the Lanka Private Bus Owners Association, Geminu Wijeratne, said that private bus employees operating on the 190 Godagama Fort route are still engaged in the strike. Geminu Wijeratne said that the strike is in protest against the assault carried out by a certain group on a bus employee operating on the 170 route. The Atharugiriya police noted that the two persons have been taken into custody in connection to the incident. The Ministry of Environment and Renewable Energy has taken measures to produce alternative energy sources to meet 20% of the energy needs of the country.
Secretary of the Ministry of Environment and Renewable Energy, DMUT Basnayaka, states that solar power, wind energy and biogas will be used for this purpose. Basnayaka says that through this, the ministry hopes to reduce air pollution caused by fuel consumption.
The Department for the Registration of Persons says that the failure of school principals to hand over applications on time in order to obtain national identity cards for students has led to several problems. Commissioner General of the Department, RMS Sarath Kumara, says that it has received only 7,000 applications so far for national identity cards.
Nearly 400,000 students are due to sit for the GCE Ordinary Level examination this year. Commissioner General of the Department for the Registration of Persons, RMS Sarath Kumara, points out that the department has received only a few applications for national identity cards. Sarath Kumara said that the department will have to face a number of issues due to delays in handing over applications. The Commissioner General notes that applications have to be handed over before the 31st of this month to obtain national identity cards for students.
The Kalathura Crimes Prevention Unit has arrested 4 persons on charges of robbing the house of former Finance Minister Ronnie DeMel, which is located in the Gikia Kanda area in Thembuwana.
The Police said that a clock and a lamp were stolen from the house. The suspects had sold the items for 10,000 rupees to a scrap metal dealer, but the items were later found by the police. A three-wheeler and a lorry belonging to the suspects have been taken into police custody.
2 women were killed in separate incidents in the Pudukka and Modara areas yesterday.
Police have commenced investigations into an incident where the body of a woman was discovered inside a house in the Mavatagama area in Padukka. The woman was a 68-year-old. The police said that there were evidence of thieves having broken into her residence. According to the police, investigations are underway into the incident where a woman was torched to death in the Modra area. The victim was a 48-year-old married woman. The police are yet to determine how the woman was burnt.
According to the army, 1,960 square kilometers of land have been demined so far. Army media spokesperson Brigadier Ruwan Vanigasuriya said that a few areas remain to be demined.
Army media spokesperson Brigadier Ruwan Vanigasuriya noted that landmines were present in 2,061 square kilometers of land. He said that all areas used by the public have been demined. Brigadier Ruwan Vanigasuriya said demining activities have to be carried out in a few jungle areas in Jaffna, Kilinochchi, Balyoya, Mullaitivu and Trincomalee.
Madaviyangoda, which comes under the purview of the Thiagoda Divisional Secretariat, is a village famed for its pottery industry. However, potters in the village say that they are facing immense hardships in securing their most crucial raw material, clay.
The pottery industry has a long history in this country. Due to the importance attached to the industry over the ages, potters have been dedicated to protecting it. However, modern-day potters say the industry is facing a crisis at present.
It is difficult for us to continue in this industry. We are getting clay from other people's paddy fields to make the pots. Even then we are reprimanded. It would be good if they would provide us with land to get clay from. We have no clay and no one is providing us with clay.
We received a paddy field from the government to get clay from, but people have taken this away. Potters say the lack of technical assistance and there being no stipulated price for their products are among the other problems faced by them. In other areas where this industry is prevalent, they have provided them with electricity pottery machines and machines to level the clay. They have also received sheets to repair their ovens. We have received no such facilities.
We are asking
the government to provide us with a road so we have access to sell our products. Everyone comes here and says they will provide us with assistance, but there is no proper program.
Suraj Damdenia has been appointed as the new president of the Sri Lanka Badminton Association for the next 2 years. Major Sampath Piris has been appointed as the secretary.
34 persons contested for 11 positions in the Sri Lanka Badminton Association at the elections held at the SLBA headquarters this morning. The 6 seats for the post of vice president of the SLBA was taken up by Kingsley Cook, E.M. Ekanayaka, Parakrama Basnayaka, Palitha Hettiarachchi, Chama Ralutge and Uday Weerakon. Major Sampath Piris was elected as the secretary of the Sri Lanka Badminton Association, while Dilipa Veerasinghe was appointed as the treasurer. Meanwhile, Professor Ranjit Silva and his faction walked out of the election in protest. The faction walked out in protest of the decision to grant voting rights to the Uva Province Badminton Association and to deny voting rights for the Eastern Province and Government Services Badminton Associations. Subsequently, they also took their protest to the Director General of Sports. However, the Director General of Sports stated that the issue would be referred to the Minister of Sports. The Director General further stated that a period of 14 days will be granted for the filing of objections, following which the Minister of Sports will arrive at a decision.